In Pokemon games, Pikachu's male and female versions have a very distinct difference. The female versions have an indent in the tail, making the end of the tail look like the top of a heart. In Smash Ultimate, 2 of the 8 skins are female while the rest are male. In Melee, this isn't a thing. We do, however, get Pikachu with a fedora. Now that's style. Or is it? There's a long time debate over whether or not it's a fedora or a cowboy hat. There's a clear difference in height of the hat when you compare the render on the character's select screen to the actual model in game, which really makes the hat look more like a fedora here and more like a cowboy hat here. This has sparked many discussions on social medias and forums, with no clear answer ever really being put out there. I'm here today to put a long-term end to this debate using science. As far as I know, there's no official documentation regarding the true nature of the hat, but after some extensive research, I finally have the answer. It's really a trilby. That's right, it's not either of the two I mentioned before. Cowboy hats traditionally have a much wider brim than used in this ult, whereas fedoras usually have brims that are wider than trilbies as well, plus trilbies have more of an upturn in the back, which you can see here. Wait. There is no upturn in the back. Only on the sides, which is what cowboy hats are like. Well, this is awkward. Needless to say, this ult didn't make its way in any future Smash titles. Also, it's a cowboy hat. So, you play Melee, right? You probably love all that schmovement. I'll bet you know about Samus's Super Wave Dash. You might even know about Link's too. But did you know Pikachu has a Super Wave Dash as well? Here's how to do it. Get one Pikachu and one character with any move that can clank with Pikachu up B. In this case, Thunder Jolt. Now do the second part of Pikachu's up B into the T-Jolt, making sure you're on the ground and that Pikachu is facing the Jolt. Then just watch him go. Oh, but you're so terrible at Melee that you can't do the second part of Pikachu up B? Well, there's a secret method to do this without that impossible second input. I couldn't find any documentation of it anywhere, not even in the sacred Melee texts. I found it in a 13-year-old video while I was doing research. To perform it, you'll need Mewtwo and of course, Pikachu. Now do Mewtwo down B at the same moment you up B into it, and look at that. No fancy second up B. Alternatively, you can do a super jump with the same method. I'll be honest, I have no idea why this works with just this move. For the other, more well-known version of Pikachu's Super Wave Dash, you absolutely have to use the second part, but something about Pikachu's down special just lets you use just the first part anyways. This move has a lot of other unique properties as well. First of all, he can slightly shorten the distance it goes for both the first and second part. You can see here I can make it to the top of Battlefield with just the first part, but here I shorten it. Pretty neat, huh? Now let me show you something else. You can completely cancel momentum with it. That's right, if you get hit by a move and bounce off the stage, as long as you're not in hit stun, you can just up B. It's wild. Remember this move from earlier? Well, if you can manage to position yourself just perfectly right at this spot on Battlefield, you can Thunder Jolt and it just sits there on the ledge. It even has a hitbox. You can do it on Pokemon Stadium as well. Just wait for the fire transformation, get on the branch of this tree here, roll backwards, and fire away. You have to roll back to set it up again each time, but it's surprisingly easy to do. You'll even see Axe do it in tournaments sometimes. Sure, the Battlefield version is really hard to set up, and the Pokemon Stadium version is generally impractical anyways, but it's just so cool and mesmerizing. Look at it, it's like I'm getting hypnotized. Oh, hello Pikachu. What are you doing inside of the stage? That's right, Pikachu can temporarily clip into any stage by just using back air at the ledge or at a wall. Does this have any particular use? Not that I know of. So what's happening here? It's really simple actually. When Pikachu does a back air, it moves his model backwards and forward again, but it doesn't move his environmental collision hitbox with him, a little diamond that makes sure you don't go through things and allows you to tech. So the result is just Pikachu phasing in and out of reality. In Smash Bros. 64, taunt canceling was an actually usable tech. If you dashed towards the edge of a platform and taunted right as you were about to run off, you could buffer a pivot, or you could dash back, stopping you from falling off the platform, canceling your momentum, all while still being completely actionable. You can also just use it for swag points.
Narwhal.
Oh, right back at you.
This tech was removed almost entirely from Smash Melee, the only exceptions being Dr. Mario and Young Link, who can also cancel his taunt with his boomerang. Why do I bring this up? Well, Pikachu's taunt is really interesting. You can cancel it with any move or a shield, and you're not even 2/3 of the way into the animation. It's cancelable on frame 60. The taunt is 99 frames long.
Yeah, I mean, Axe wants to...
Now that is funny.